He's gonna pull his hand out, okay? And I'm gonna connect to omoplata. So I'm gonna go for his hip and swing my legs to the side to make a lock, to make this leg feel heavy. If you do the opposite, posture up, it's easy for him to break the grip. Okay, so people can see the moves. Let's go, guys. So guys, we're in a close guard, okay? We're working on some arm bars, okay? And different submissions. So, guys, let's go. So it's like this. It's like kind of like arm wrestling, but here, the elbow. So I keep his hand like kind of like where my belly button is, even lower, and I control his head and his posture, all right? So what I want you to do is this, variation one, you put foot on the hip, on the side of, you control the arm. This is just simple, you know, like a fundamental arm bar setup. You put foot on the hip, the other side leg is up, and you change the angle to be parallel with his arm, push his face, throw the leg over, knees tight, and focus on the wrist, finishing arm bar. Now, let's go. Now, I really like this one, okay? So you pull the head down, and you open your legs, place the side of the shoulder, leg over his shoulder blade, and the other leg to make a lock, to make this leg feel heavy. If you do the opposite, posture up, it's easy for him to break the grip, because this leg has to be under the load. So I put that leg over, making it tight. Posture up now, okay? He may lift me up with him, but the gap between my legs and him gonna stay the same, okay? Here, what I do is this, I'm gonna open my knees to the side like this. Shift my hip like this, okay? So I'm here, throw the leg over, all right? And finish armbar. Now, we're gonna add this. He's gonna pull his hand out, okay? And I'm gonna connect to omoplata. So I'm gonna go for his hip and swing my legs to the side here and hug the back, okay? From here, move the hand to the side. You can do wrist lock. You can, look, you have like a triangle. You shift your legs to the side and start leaning forward, okay? So with the triangle, it's kind of hard. You're limited. So you kind of like, look, open your legs, but you don't leave this space because you can escape. So you close like this and go forward. All right? Again, one more time. So cross grip here. Control the posture. Open your legs, okay? Open your legs and boom, right here. High guard, high close guard, here. Boom, like this. Okay, so this leg goes over the shoulder, this one over it. Now we stay tight here, not loose. Open your hip to the side, push the face, throw the legs. Tight, finish the armbar. Let's say now loosen up, give him space to escape. You start coming up here, okay? If you're able to move away, flat him out, even better, okay? Now it's horrible for him to be flat. Understood? Now, since we've done this one, some of you guys came late, you still do this. We're gonna add, for the guys who's been practicing this, another addition. If you're tired of adjusting to omoplata, now when you have armbar escape, I want you now go like this. You bring this leg on the opposite side and look. And look, transition yourself to this way here and grab your shin. Okay, grab your shin, stay tight, adjust more, lock the triangle. When I lock the triangle, my leg is not going sideways. It's going as straight as my spine. Whatever direction your spine grows from your neck and down to your lower back, that direction your leg goes. Not like this. Okay, here, you can adjust now his arm. Okay, now squeeze and finish. Major mistake that I see you guys do when you do triangle, there's like a gap here, okay? Besides having the lock the wrong way, besides having it straight, there's space here. You gotta be like super, like into him. Let's go, Mustafa. So the leg and this curve right here has to be tight right here. Hold and lock. Again. Almost there, Julio. So control, boom, push. He escaped the hand, and look. And here, boom. Grab your shin, adjust. His hand is on outside, so it's not perfect triangle yet. Lift your hip, move the arm to the side. If you need to adjust, look, I don't have a perfect triangle yet. Here, adjust, boom, straight, squeeze. Okay? Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, on top. So I'm in armbar, okay? So right away here, no lockdown, right away. Okay, I'm in armbar here. I see a lot of you guys are like, you know, relax here. Your arm is getting stretched. This is priority right away. You gotta do something to prevent this arm to be stretched. So you bend your arm. How you do it? You know, if you're like 300 pounds and the other guy's 120, you just pull it back with one hand, no problem. But most of you won't have that option. So you bring the second hand in, bend it back, and I would prefer if you place your hand inside here, okay? Because here it's a bit dangerous. Here is safer, all right? Now you stack him. You stack him. I like to place this leg right under tailbone, so it's harder for them to pull me back here, okay? So I try to get my elbow out while it's bent, while it's a 90 degree, but I also like to open his legs here, okay? While I'm doing it. As soon as I feel like elbow out, I can take it out. All thing I have to watch out is triangle, so I back up. And I don't want to be in a close guard either. I don't want to relax here and give him close guard, okay? Treat close guard like lava. You're going to be stuck here. It's really annoying. So here, you first wrist to wrist, bring it back, get your elbow, and hand it side. Stack, okay? Stretch his legs. Boom, out, okay? And then fight from there. Second variation, you pretty much stay where you are like this, get your arm in, and just go belly down forward like this, carefully. Head down, leg over his body, close enough so if you stretch your arm, it's gonna hit your thigh, okay, right here. So I can now relax and use one arm only because this will help. But if you're too wide, he's gonna finish. Stay close to him. And lean more this side. If you're gonna be a bit light this way, they're gonna off balance you. So the whole shift of weight is on that side. Okay, because sometimes you might gonna be fighting someone heavier, and I see like you're like 50-50 weight distribution. Now you're like surfing here or there. You gotta be heavy on this leg. Okay, this side. Now look, I can use this hand. Let's say he locked his legs. I'm gonna unlock with my hand, and I gotta step over with my, like I placed my head on this position right here. Super important, because when I go back, he's not gonna have pressure on my face to finish armbar. If I don't do it, and I go back, he's gonna finish me from there, okay? So, wait, huh? So when I'm here, I place my head here, and now as soon as my elbow out, I can either step back, get side control, or I can start sliding down to north-south, whatever you prefer. Maybe some of you guys have good north-south control or position, you go there. I like go side control, okay, but personal preference. All right, now we're gonna go back to our partner. You're gonna start with a position like this. So you're gonna get an arm, okay? He's gonna lock, okay? And ready and go. So his goal would be escape, and my goal would be technically attack him, off balance him, but not going full force, okay? Not using so much strength. The guy who is attacking has more limitation. The guy who escaped, you know, you can try a bit harder, okay? Let's go, 1, 2, 3.